Alright, it is Australia Day, January 26, 2025. I just came up Soy 49 from my hotel, Adelphi, and I'm going to go up Sukhumvit toward Ekkamai, and I just want to record the street so I can remember what it looks like and what's available. Today is another scouting mission, not necessarily condos, but getting the vibe on neighborhoods. So it's very fucking loud. Welcome to Bangkok, kids. And it's a Sunday. There's not a ton going on. I did this yesterday, but I crossed the street and I did all the even numbers. I found the best thing to do is to walk up and down every single street, because each one's got a different type of sidewalks. Some of them are, dirt-ish with a lot of puddles, not well maintained. Some are awesome and they're being professionally cleaned. Just really vary street to street. And I was surprised to find that I like the even numbers better, but I think it's more expensive, and that will probably be ruled out. And because it's so central, it's not the most dog-friendly place. I did see some people with dogs, but it's kind of a dap with the sidewalks and taking shits and stuff. So I'm basically making a record of what's at every soy, which is street, so that, what's excluded, what's not. I excluded probably 20 streets yesterday. I walked for 7 hours. I was out for 10. So this is pretty residential, but they're these high-end places that are usually for sale. It's probably out of my budget, and a lot of them don't allow dogs. So this is Soy 51. Pretty residential, businesses, no condos. Eliminated. Soy 51 eliminated. So this is going to be Soy 53 up here, and this is at the Thong Lo BTS SkyTrain station. And those are nice because they have exits on either side of the road. You can use it to cross the street, because a lot of areas like this don't have a place for you to be able to cross the street. As you can see, it's like well-kept medians and stuff, but not necessarily pedestrian friendly. Can't do anything about the shaking. It is what it is. And I took you guys up here the other day past Soy 55, which was up by that medical complex. But I walked this at night the other day, and I didn't necessarily feel that comfortable. There was some homeless people sleeping. I didn't feel threatened. It was just sketchy. And this obviously means that there's going to be construction at some point. And I don't want to live somewhere. If I'm going to be in Bangkok for 3, 6, 12 months, I don't want to live next to some place that's got construction. I'm leaving that in Austin. Okay. Soy 53 is the back end of that area where this Daybridge Suites was. There are some condos down here, but they're not luxury. I guess we could take it for a whirl. I have not been down the street yet. I don't think. They're all starting to run together. No, I haven't been down the street. I'm crossing because it's safer to walk against the flow of traffic, and we are driving on the left side of the road here in Bangkok, and Thailand for that matter. But yeah, it's before 10 a.m. Everything here pretty much opens up at 9 or 10. My sleep schedule's still pretty screwed up. I'm getting up at like 4:35. I'm going to sleep at 8:30, exhausted. See, some of these smaller ones are they're not bad. I think they're cheaper because they don't have all those amenities, but yet they still have a pool, or definitely want a pool. I want to be able to do laps and cool off. But a lot of the sales offices are by appointment only. My best bet is just to go in, ask if they have a 2-bedroom, if they have pets, they take pets. Okay, this is a hotel autograph collection, so this is a Marriott property. No wonder it looks good. Even if they did long-term rentals, Marriotts don't allow dogs. CB12, the residence. The issue with those is the inventory is low. Some of them have a QR code, and then you can ask them online. I got one yesterday, and she came back and she was like, we only have 4 bedrooms available, and it's $125,000 baht, which is like $4,000 a month. I don't need a 4-bedroom. It's like, pass. And it was over in the lower odds on Sukhumvit, like in between Asok and Phrampong. And it was a very Japanese area, in that when you went to restaurants or looked at menus outside, they were in Thai and in Japanese. So there weren't as many English-speaking people there. And that was a very luxury area. Because I saw a bunch of guys coming in with golf carts. So they fly in from Japan and play the golf courses here. A lot of them have second homes. A lot of wealthy people have second homes here because it's cheap. Okay, there's like a Italian, potentially Greek restaurant. Wine bar. Got it. Baco. That tracks. Not awake yet. Yeah, but this is cute. This has got some greenery. Is this a hotel? Oh, I think this is a Thai restaurant. I know what this place is. Okay. They have some really cool restaurants with like the old teak buildings and stuff, but they don't open until like 6 p.m. And those usually have to have a reservation. And you're paying like 30 or 40 bucks for an entree because they're super high end. Some of them just do courses like tasting menus. I think there's some embassies around here too, like diplomat stuff, but I can't tell what that building is. It's like all the cars are covered and it's got weird stained glass. Interesting. Yeah, this is largely residential, so I'd have to go all the way around to go to the market that's on 55, which is easily a 20-minute walk with groceries. So this would be illuminated. But if you get back in some of these residential areas, like security and the people at the front desk, a lot of times don't speak English. So, as touristy as it is, and I see why expats gravitate to the same place, because it's low def. You've got people that speak English, you've got, access to Western food in the grocery stores. So you're not going to just land here and just automatically assimilate into Thai culture overnight. Still want to be able to make tacos. Okay, I'm not going all the way down because that's just further and further away from the BTS station. And that's the thing, once you get to that side of town, there is no real public transportation. It's all residential and people are driving cars, and then you've got dick around with parking. But see, you got to walk these streets because, I could never walk the dog on the street. It's sidewalks on half, nothing to piss on. I do like the mornings here, though. See, that's a residence and it has a balcony, but the balcony has the air conditioning unit and no seating area. Ooh, roadkill, dead frog. Yeah, this is what I did yesterday. Just up and down, up and down, up and down. So if you did live in one of these residences, you'd still have a 10-minute walk just to get to a restaurant. And again, you can't rely on Grab because there's an 18-minute wait time average. The shortest time I waited for a Grab was 14 minutes. And I waited for one for half an hour. Even the airport I waited 20 minutes. You'd think they have a whole thing. And you're around a lot of the expat places because they have co-working spaces and stuff. So I think that is a stay bridge, if I'm oriented correctly. And if that is a stay bridge, Locke and I talked, and that's a viable option. So the Centerpoint place that I have a reservation at from the 6th through the 9th doesn't allow dogs, which doesn't matter for the purposes of staying here. But I'm thinking of canceling that and doing a 3-night reservation at the stay bridge and giving it a trial run for 3 nights to rule it in or rule it out. Might as well, since I'm here. It's a little bit more expensive because you're paying a hotel rate for the 3 nights. And they don't take a AAA card because I try to put that in as a discount. It's an IHG property. Some units have a balcony. Some units have a kitchenette. Some have a full kitchen. So it really just kind of depends. But I would probably just get a 1-bedroom to check it out. Another dead frog. I've only seen frog on the menu one place. That's going to be a hard pass for me. I got tricked into eating frog in Mexico with my grandparents when I was little. It's traumatizing. Okay, yes, I'm right. Here's the Marché. We did that the other day. Here we are, the Stay Bridge. All right, now we're at 55. I already did this whole street the other day. So, what is our most viable option to get up to 57? it just goes on forever. This is technically Soy 55, but it's Thong Lo, the main street, and it dead ends at the BTS station. And everything, this is my first Sunday here, only on day 5. And supposedly everything is business as usual. Because it's, oh, okay, that Grand Center Point. I think that's where I'm staying. No balconies. You can see up there. These are the ones I did the other day when I went up and down. With Civic, the Maru. I still haven't emailed those chicks. But one of them I did send a line message to. I just need to sit down and do all the emails. But what I was saying, because it's not a Christian country, they don't give a fuck about Sundays. So everything is open. Again, everything opens like 9, 10 and stays open until midnight. And I've been to a couple grocery stores that were 24-hour, which is nice. Because you don't even get that in London or France. Stuff still closes at like 10 or 11. At least most places. Alright. What do we got here? No balconies. $7-Eleven. Moo. Okay, I don't think I came down this far that other day. But again, there's balconies, but if they don't have chairs on the balconies, they're not usable balconies. They're just like balconies to stand or open your window. And, you know, I'm letting go of a huge yard with a green belt, and I like to sit outside. So even though you see balconies, it can still be deceiving. But yeah, pickings are slim if you want a balcony, 2-bedroom, and pets. I really don't want to go down to a 1-bedroom. Unless it's like luxury and I've got a legit co-working space, because I still need to be able to do conference calls. Foodland, open 24 hours. Yeah, no chairs on the balconies. Again, I'm walking on Thong Lo, away from the BTS station. This is like yeah, I'm gonna cancel that Grand Center Point. Might as well test drive a place that has pets. So even if we need to stay in a hotel for a couple weeks while we get situated, more and more I'm researching shit. I mean, with the rainy season that's extremely hot, I designed my Goldilocks zone of 72 to 92 degrees, avoiding anything over 5 days of rain. And I got a list of which cities to go to per month. So once our oldest and biggest dog passes away, she's got melanoma, that's when we're pulling the trigger. So we just look at the month and say, okay, we're going to Hua Hin or Samui, or we're going to Bangkok, etc. And I don't think I'm gonna want to be in Bangkok in the middle of the rainy season and summer. So we may just come here for a couple weeks, or catch the rest of the dry season and hang out for 6 weeks. Like, who knows? It all depends on the day and time that we live. But yeah, I mean, that's really nice, but it's just not going to work long term. It's great for a hotel, like I have booked. I think it was $283 for 3 nights, including everything. I've been doing most of my shit on booking.com. It's lowest staff, unless it's a major chain. And then I've got all my discount codes from my road warrior days with Hilton, Hyatt, Marriott. And the AAA usually works, but does not with the IHGs. Okay, well, at least there's no like red light district shit up here. There's another condo, but like I don't want to be that far from the BTS station. All right, this is Soi 10. We're gonna hang a right up here and get up to Soi 57, and then we'll be working our way toward Ekkamai, which technically this is part of Ekkamai, but they kind of run together. It's like Asok and Nana and Asok and Phromphong. It's a loose boundary. All right. This is gonna be a fucking nightmare. I don't have a pedestrian crossing. There's one up there. We'll go all the way up and around. Today is not the day. But I put my life in the hands of a rogue dude on a moped. Oh look, Starbucks. Yeah, this goes on for miles, but we're not living that far from a BTS station. I think these are nice, but those are gonna be expensive. The other thing you do is you look at the cars that are parked there, and if you see like Range Rovers and shit, that's gonna be out of my price range. That's the difference between 45,000 baht and 145,000 baht a month. Like, you're just stupid fucking rich if you're paying more than $5,000 for rent here. It's just a waste. When you just use your judgment of who's gonna stop. And it ain't gonna be in a Suzu truck. All right. Go back to Soi 10. Because this is Soi 12, half of those dead end. So you definitely want to use your Google Maps, because I got dicked around yesterday and it's like heat of the day, 3:30, didn't have any water with me, sweating my tits off, hit 2 dead ends, ended up regrouping at an Italian restaurant just to get a soda water, go to the bathroom, then I ended up having a glass of wine and a salad. But I just had to go somewhere to like get into air conditioning. This was really humid yesterday. Wouldn't have been that bad, but I mean, I was like out on foot for 10 hours. I left at 7 a.m. and I got home at 7:30. And 3 of those hours were sit down hours, lunch, mojito, and a foot massage. All right, where the fuck are we going now? Alright, who's got a better sidewalk? Let's cross here. So that's at least the thing. If you're early bird and you get the worm, there's not that much traffic because nothing's fucking open yet. So I'm about as far down as I want to be on Thong Lo, away from the BTS station. And I'm going from Soi 55, I think, toward 57, or I'm at 57 going toward 59. I think I'm at going toward 59. But like just looking at that DAF of like crossing the street and all that kind of shit, like that's stuff you want to take into consideration when you're carrying all your groceries. So like this doesn't even have a whole lot of restaurants and shit. These are like residents. Yeah, this is highly residential. And then you've got to like walk or grab or moped somewhere to eat because there's not a ton of restaurants. Like hummus. The other thing I've noticed is you can tell when you're in a residential area because they have a lot of like design stores. Seen a lot of places with like a lot of lighting, like 3 different places I passed that have chandeliers. And oh, there's one, the world masterpiece chandelier. And just interior design stuff. Artwork. I have no desire to accrue any of that shit. If we end up just being here for a couple months, I mean, I'll just knock out that stay bridge. The only other option would be that Maru that has like the pet area. Because this is residential, people have dogs, and these sidewalks are better maintained than the ones that were janky down on like Soi 20, or for that matter, Soi 16 to 24, over on a Silk and From Thong on the even side. Really, really cute places next to the M Sphere. Park doesn't allow dogs, and the sidewalks were awful. Like Tiki would be on a suicide mission just trying to walk down the street. Okay, we got a juice place, burgers, poke bowls, Thai. Yeah, this is like a huge penthouse. QR code, private appointment, sales gallery. That's going to be out of our budget. But like I said, I want to be walking all the way over here. See, she's walking her dog. I've actually thought of like following one of those people and following them home and see where they live. They're like, hi, do you have anything for rent? But there's like vets and animal hospitals and clinics everywhere. So, you know, wherever you end up residentially, you're going to have access to all that shit. checking it out. So this is some mall. I've seen these vans or shuttles everywhere. You literally can find these in town and just jump on and they'll bring you over here. Apparently it's a 24-hour shopping mall. Five stories. It's called the Donkey Mall, but Donki. Lek Massage, that's a chain. I haven't gone to it yet, but I see them everywhere and they're pretty reasonable. New design condo in Ekkamai. So those are like $2 million condos if you do the math, like 6 million baht. So just think about what the rent would be on a $2 million USD condo. It's a thing. This area may have me priced out. So when people talk about these condos that are dirt cheap, they're not next to a BTS station and they don't allow pets. All right, so we're all the way up to Sukhumvit 63. All right, so that was 6 blocks that we just did. And obviously all residential because there's no streets that go back to that. We didn't see any place to turn right. So now we're going down Sukhumvit 63 back toward the BTS station. And because we've walked half a mile, we are probably halfway in between Ekkamai and Thong Lo. And then I'll want to take a left and go up toward Ekkamai. So basically we just eliminated Soi's 55 to 63 because there's fucking nothing there. You see all these electrical cords? These neighborhoods, see that big cluster? They're in the process of rewiring the entire city on like fiber, like fiber, where you go into the pavement and bury it. So they've got a whole citywide initiative to get rid of that shit. So that'll definitely clean it up. So much construction. This is supposedly like very hip area, a lot of clubs, which I'm not down with. Too fucking old for that shit. I would do hip hop night though. That would be fun. One of my peeps comes over to visit. Block's not gonna be down for that shit, but I'd go hard one night entertaining friends. Ekkamai shopping mall. Okay, so now we're officially in Ekkamai. Got a men's clothing store, leather, fedoras. Ekkamai Estate, Rhythm. Okay, so we did Rhythm the other day, and this is a chain that does not allow pets. But the Rhythm lady is the one that hooked me up with the Maru agent, who I've yet to text or call. Yeah, there's no condos. Like, this is mostly shopping. Healthland, so it's a healthy grocery store. Yeah, I'm not like going down alleys at night. So yeah, even though I did like 57 to 63, I'm not gonna like be rocking some shitty dark alley with no light at 9 o'clock at night bringing groceries home. See, this is daft. Imagine doing this walking the dog. This is what I'm talking about. Like, fuck the shit. That's sidewalk dap. Yeah, I mean, there's construction fucking everywhere. And it's a beautiful condo, but again, no dogs. Got a bus line. That's a soy dog. That's a street dog. Not doing well, little nugget, but sometimes they stay in one place. I think this might be a casino. Can't remember what the casino laws are here. No grocery store. We got a vintage store with art and collectibles. It's basically a junk shop. See, Snoopy, signage. It's like uncommon objects in Austin, but not. Yeah, this is a no. More construction. I mean, I guess that health food store was technically a grocery store, but they're not going to have, like, it's like Sprouts level shit where, you know, you can't get everything you need. So this is a bar and restaurant, outdoor patio. Here's a main. Okay, this must be like an Ekkamai something, because that's got, oh, that's a Big C. Okay, we do have a grocery store. Big C is like fucking huge. That's like a, supposedly it's like a super Walmart. We're not gonna go in there. I don't have the emotional energy. Fucking loud. Fuck, I mean, I guess if they can do it with 3 kids, I can do it with a dog, right? Alright, so this is a decent little pocket. You've got a Starbucks, Sunrise Taco. Look, breakfast tacos next to a grocery store. Just like home. I've not had a taco yet. I'm gonna go as long as I can without ruining it, because I know I'm gonna be disappointed. However, those avocados in the shopping center the other day, I mean, fuck. They need to, maybe I need to teach these people how to make guacamole. Okay. What are we on again? 63/6. Sorry. Shift, the back's already hurting. All right. Okay, we got a bank and an ATM. Small apartments. All right, once we get to Sukhumvit, I'm gonna wrap this up. I gotta charge it again. Because again, I'm using this old phone that I reformatted. I would definitely be going down to the medical complex near a soak to establish care and stuff. Like, went to the pharmacy and they said we have to go to the hospital to get the apnea machine. And there's a hospital up here, but it's a public hospital, which is not as nice. See, look, those look great. Don't those look great? And then you see that the air conditioning unit and the laundry is on the balcony. I can't do a fucking team call out there with the fucking AC running because Locke's sweating his fucking ring off on the inside. Ugh, so frustrating. We'll probably just end up in like a 2-bedroom villa and a pool 10 minutes from the beach in Hua Hin and call it a night. Because this shit is looking daft. I think I've decided I definitely don't want to do a 12-month lease. Like, yeah, you can get a better rate, but I don't want to be here for a fucking year. I want to be able to come back and forth, check out different areas. That's like my jam. I mean, fuck, it's taken me 35 years to figure out which area of London I love best. All right, there's another Maru. Look at that. That's what that is. That's a Maru. That's the pet-friendly place. So there must be one on 55 and 63. All right. Got a Shell station, a 7-Eleven. The Big C is like 2 blocks away. But I just bitched about the balconies. But if it has the pet space and the co-working space, the problem may be solved. And I've got the property manager number from the other one, so I don't even need to go in and talk to them. And I went to their website this morning. Or no, I tried to look at it for booking.com to stay here when I come back. Instead, I'm staying in Staybridge because both of the Maru, they had them on booking.com and both of them were booked. But I did do like a practice book for like June through July for like 2 months on booking.com, and it was running $64 a night. So like, I mean, that's the lowest app there is. Just fucking book it for 2 months and then head down to the beach. Because this is fun, but this is going to get old after a couple months. Especially when you have like the best beaches in the world at your fingertips. But it is fun. I've definitely enjoyed myself. But that's what I did last time. I like came to Bangkok and then I fucked off. Went to Phuket. Was down there for 3 weeks. Back to Bangkok. Up to Chiang Mai. Back to Bangkok. To Samui. Koh Phangan, Koh Tao. Back to Samui. Back to Bangkok. India. Bangkok, Singapore. So yeah, it's fun because then you can stay in a different place each time and explore different areas and restaurants because it's huge. You know, you'll spend an hour on the BTS getting from this residential area down to downtown, or Chinatown's easily an hour and a half commute from here. And then if you count 20 minutes waiting for a grab, it's just big city living. Okay, there's the purple building. Maybe I did come all the way up here. Did I make it all the way up to 63? I think I did. Because there's not a whole lot of purple buildings like that. I went to that one. They don't take dogs. They were very nice, though. Yeah, the reveal. Was this... Alright, so I've already done a big, huge loop over the last 3 days. Well, that's good. At least I'm getting oriented. Yeah, I totally went there. Maybe they do take dogs. That place, I think, was a contender. I think I've got her. Yeah, Top's Fine Food. We already did all this. I just did a massive loop from a couple days ago. So I did like half a square mile. Or no, this is 10 blocks, and it was 6 the other way. So I think by the time we get to the station, we will have done 2.5 miles. No, that can't be right. So that's the back entrance to that Top's Fine Foods. And if you go through that several blocks, because it's attached to that mall, then that's where the State Bridge is. So it looks like there's 2 food halls, but it's really one big one with 2 different entrances. All right, so we did all this. The horizon. And there's the Civic. Yeah, there were no dogs. Yeah, we just did this. All right, well, that's a wrap, guys. I'm going to charge up and we'll explore some other neighborhood. But, yeah, done deal. Ekkamai check.